The reason we oppose it is because all those pieces of legislation were a direct violation of the Second Amendment. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Plain and simple. It doesn't say the right to keep and bear muskets shall not be infringed. It doesn't say shall not be infringed unless Democrats say this weapon looks so scary we have to get rid of it. It doesn't say that at all. It says shall not be infringed.
Today we're diving into a heated exchange between Representatives Jim Jordan and Jerry Nadler on an issue that gets people talking every time, the Second Amendment. Now, we all know how polarizing gun rights can be, and this latest clash really highlights the tension between Democrats and Republicans over firearms legislation. So, buckle up because we're going to break down the key points, and trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end. Alright, so Jim Jordan wasted no time getting to the heart of the matter. In his opening statement, he called out Jerry Nadler and the Democrats for pushing legislation that he believes is a direct violation of the Second Amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think in your opening statement you used the phrase Republicans opposed it, I think 7 times if I counted accurately. The reason we oppose it is because all those pieces of legislation were a direct violation of the Second Amendment. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Plain and simple. It doesn't say the right to keep and bear muskets shall not be infringed. It doesn't say shall not be infringed unless Democrats say this weapon looks so scary we have to get rid of it. It doesn't say that at all. It says shall not be infringed. We said this in the last markup on legislation where the Democrats were trying to infringe on Americans, law-abiding American Second Amendment liberties. We said the Democrats' beef is with the Second Amendment. If you want to change you want to get rid of the Second Amendment, go try a constitutional amendment. See how far you get with that. But instead, no, you come with these pieces of legislation. If this legislation becomes law, millions of firearms that Americans legally own today will be illegal. Under this bill, if you give one of those legally owned firearms to a family member or a friend or a neighbor, you could end up in federal prison for 5 years if you don't go through an FFL for a background check prior to letting your grandson use your firearm. Think about that. Millions of guns that fit the description of those outlined in this bill are in the homes of law-abiding Americans as we speak right now. This bill would send these lawful firearm owners to prison if they try to give a neighbor or sell them to a friend. Not only would this legislation strip Americans of their rights, but it would do nothing to make our communities safer. We know that because Democrats tried it before. They tried it with the, quote, assault weapons ban in 1994, and guess what? That ban was found to be ineffective in reducing violent crime.
So, there you have it. A passionate defense from Jim Jordan on why he believes this legislation is a threat to the Second Amendment and to law-abiding citizens across the country. The debate between gun rights and gun control is not going away anytime soon, but Jordan's message is clear. This law is dangerous, unconstitutional, and won't make us safer. What do you think? Should we be focusing on different ways to reduce gun violence, or is protecting the Second Amendment more important now than ever? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And, as always, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more in-depth breakdowns like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.